Following the 2010 prohibition of ethnic studies in Arizona's public schools, Pedagogy of the Oppressed, written by Brazilian educator and philosopher Paulo Freire, was also banned in the state of Arizona, specifically in the Tucson Unified School District. The main claim behind the ban of ethnic studies is that it promotes segregation of ethnicities and that it teaches students of color that they are oppressed, thus are encouraged to rebel against their government. Both authors of the ban, Tom Horn and John Huppenthal, the Arizona Attorney General and Superintendent of Arizona's public institution, respectively argued that Freire's pedagogy of the oppressed specifically ignites Mexican American students to dethrone their government and reclaim Aztlan, which are states that used to be part of Mexico: Texas, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, California, New Mexico, part of Wyoming, and part of Kansas. In addition, supporters of this ban claim that it is wrong for students of color to take a class on their ethnicity because it makes them feel oppressed. And to refute their arguments, I will read a couple of sentences from Freire's empowering book that underscore his true message. Because it is a distortion of being more fully human, sooner or later, being less human leads the oppressed to struggle against those who made them so. In order for this struggle to have meaning, the oppressed must not, in seeking to regain their humanity, become in turn oppressors of the oppressors, but rather restorers of the humanity of both. As individuals or as peoples, by fighting for the restoration of their humanity, they will be attempting the restoration of true generosity, who are better prepared than the oppressed to understand the terrible significance of an oppressive society, who suffer the effects of oppression more than the oppressed, who can better understand the necessity of liberation. They will not gain this liberation by chance, but through the praxis of their quest for it, through their recognition of the necessity to fight for it. And this fight, because of the purpose given it by the oppressed, will actually constitute an act of love, opposing the lovelessness which lies at the heart of the oppressor's violence, lovelessness even when clothed in false generosity. It is without a doubt that Paulo Freire's intentions constituted of love and passion, not hatred. If you haven't read this book yet, I strongly recommend adding it to your list of books to read. However, be prepared to learn a new approach to education carried by passion and